awareness, alignment, purpose. Awareness is about realizing, acknowledging, and being receptive to things that are going on in your life that you may not or may be aware of. But it's about being receptive. You know, there's so many times where the universe, the cosmos, God is telling you that what you are currently doing is not in your best interest. Who you're associating with is not in your best interest. The career path that you're taking is not in your best interest. But more often than not, humans think that we know what's best for ourselves, which sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But when you have a higher power stepping in, showing you, here, this is that, this is that, and all you have to do is follow. All you have to do is fall in line. All you have to do is align with what's going on, and you will be where you need to be who you need to be, and do what you need to be doing. Um, Something that also plays into this, it makes things so much more difficult for everything, is attachment. Attachment to people, places, feelings, ultimately. Um, you, you in your life, you watching this, you have been in a relationship, a friendship that you know is not in your best interest. That person is a leech, they're negative, or they're just not your type of person. Maybe you guys grew apart. Maybe you guys been friends since you were kids. And then just slowly drifted apart. But because of your history with one another, because you've known them since the sandbox, because y'all have been together for so long, spent so much time together, and have poured so much energy into what this thing is, it's hard to let go. It's hard to get up and just be like, nah, bruh. Fuck all that time, fuck all that energy, fuck all this shit. We gonna make this shit work. Very often, that's what humans do in order to feel justified in their past actions, in order to not feel like they wasted time, which time is always gonna be spent. So either, it's all about perspective. You gotta look at it like, well, I learned our time together was valuable, but it's over now. Time to move on to the next venture. That's what life is about. But we have this attachment to this person, to this place, to this thing. And attachment creates an anchor. And it anchors you down into bullshit, negativity, despair, every emotion that you do not need in your life. That's what attachment creates. Once you learn to detach from this person, this place, this thing, you'll be freer. It's always a process, but you will be freer than you are now. Um, so many individuals, young, old, black, white, gay, straight, are dealing with folks, are dealing with things that do not serve them. And also, you know what? We're going to focus on this right now. Do not serve them. But they choose to continue doing what they're doing because a lot of people like chaos. Misery loves company. And the world is at this particular moment in time, no matter if you're, again, black, white, gay or straight, or they, them, or everything in between, tall, short, man or woman, the world is fucked. The world is a crazy, 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 crazy place right now. And everything that's going on is meant to create more disconnect from me and you, from they and them, from him and her. All this shit is meant to have us disconnected from each other so we just operate in a autopilot survival mode. And I believe that's why a lot of people are okay with dealing with these people they don't need to deal with, being in these careers that they don't want to be in, doing this school and shit that they don't want to do, because it's motherfuckers are finding comfort in the chaos, which is survival. Survival mode in a long period of time, is not good for you. It is detrimental to your health and your well-being. So instead of, oh yeah, me and so we're going out. Oh, I thought you didn't fuck with him. I mean, I really don't, but I'm trying to go out. Why? Why are you subjecting yourself to that? Why are you subjecting yourself to hanging out with somebody you don't fuck with? You need to learn how to be alone. You need to learn how to be comfortable alone. That's the thing. A lot of people know how to be alone, but it makes them uncomfortable, it makes them itchy. It makes them not feel right. You have to get your mind right, to get your spirit right, to get your body right, so everything else falls into place. The dreams that you're having about this person and that person and this going on and that happening, the synchronicities that you're seeing day after day after day, the things that you're hearing, the feelings that you're feeling intuitively, you need to embrace all of these things. Too often we try to be like, nah, that's not happening. Nah, they will never do that. Nah, that's not true. Why have you been thinking this shit? Why have you been dreaming this shit? Why are you seeing what you're going through currently on display in a random show that you just picked up? Why are you reading about some shit and you're connecting dots? Why is all that shit coming together? Because that is fact, and you need to pay attention to what's going on, because everything that's going on in your life is leading you to that realization. The awareness, the alignment, and trying to give you purpose. Maybe you're stuck in a career you don't want to be in. Time's not going nowhere, bro. As long as we're here, God willing, because the powers that be, I don't know, they want to get us up out of here. But time's not going nowhere. You need to do what you want if it makes you happy, if it gives you fulfillment, if it gives you purpose. Just because you went to school for this amount of time and you racked up all this money in debt doesn't mean you have to do what you went to school for if it doesn't make you happy. Just because you spent this amount of time with this person and y'all done been through so many fights, y'all been miserable, y'all did this and y'all done did that, and you done called each other so many names and poured so much negative energy into what y'all have. Now you're gonna get engaged, hoping that it fixes everything. No, it won't. It's good to know when to cut things off, because in the beginning stages, as time goes on, the stakes get higher. So when you're in this relationship, damn, we've been talking for a couple months, we've been miserable, we fight a lot, growing pains, or maybe we're just incompatible. But then you stick it out, time goes on, and you're miserable. You hate each other, and you get restraining orders and all this different shit. If you would have recognized that this is what was going on, then you would be in a better position. Again, I'm rambling right now. Alignment, awareness, actually. Alignment, purpose. That is what it's all about. Awareness, alignment, purpose.